A bunch of useless trash. Usually, each of you boasts of being a living Hua Ta with divine medical skills. Yet in the end, you can't even cure my grandson. What use are you bunch of good-for-nothings? Your Majesty, spare us. Your subjects have done their utmost. The Grand Heir. His smallpox has entered the body. Medicine and stone are of no avail. Done their utmost. I see you all are tired of living. Hungba, life and death are fated. The imperial physicians have done their best. You just do your best. If my grandson loses them, not a single one will live. I tell you, within 3 days, if the grandson does not wake up, the entire Imperial Academy of Medicine will be executed and their families wiped out. Your Majesty, have mercy. Your Majesty, spare me. It's over, all over. I have elders to support and children to raise. Now everything is gone. His Majesty means what he says. This time, we'll truly be flayed and fed to the grass. Half a month passed, then 3 months. From a modern down-and-out medical student, became a lowly apprentice sorting herbs in the Imperial Hospital. Originally, I planned to just coast through life. I never expected old Zhu to pull such a stunt. The medical world system has been activated. All modern medicines, vaccines, and medical devices can be exchanged. Earn points by curing patients. The higher the patient's status, the more points. All items must be exchanged using points. Acquire points by treating patients. The more severe the cured patient's condition, the higher the patient's status, the more points you earn. You can also buy with gold, 1 TL of yellow silver. Points, current points balance. Newbie gift pack has been distributed. First exchange is free, limited to 1 time. Transmigrating with a system is, indeed, the standard setup. Without a system, you'd be a slacker. With a system, still being a slacker. Then what's the point of having the system? I can't bring myself to grovel for money. Since I have the system in hand, why should I let someone chop off my head? Treating Zhu Xiangyang's illness not only saves my life, but also earns a ton of points. Perfect time to use this free exchange opportunity. Relying on the system to rise above others is better than being a menial. No matter where I end up, what's there to fear? At worst, I'll just... Yes, I, Lu, have lived 2 lives. 2 lifetimes as a person. I've been busy, I've been ruthless. I've slacked off, but I've never been a coward. Stop crying, you won't die. Luce, what's gotten into you? His Majesty already said. Execution of the entire clan. How could we possibly not die? Usually, you hide when asked to move things. And slack off when told to sweep the floor. Why are you suddenly acting tough now? Beheading, man. Execution of the whole clan. And you're this calm. Is this right? I think he's scared out of his mind. Hey Luke, where are you going? Well, someone dares to run. His Majesty has decreed. Detain everyone in the Imperial Academy of Medicine. Kill on sight anyone who dares to flee. Stop wasting my time with nonsense. Take me to see His Majesty. What did you say? I said I can cure the grandson's illness. If you delay and something happens to him, see if your dog heads stay on your necks. What are you standing there dumbfounded for? Take me to see His Majesty. None of you brocade guards are decent either. I can't be bothered to argue with you. Delay the grandson's treatment. And how many heads do you have to lose? You. What did you say? I said I can cure the grandson. Can't you understand? Do you know that deceiving the emperor is a crime punishable by extermination of 9 clans? Can't you understand human speech? I have no 9 clans to exterminate. Enough talk, take me to see His Majesty. I've said it 3 times already. With a brain like that, you're fit to be a brocade guard. I hope you truly have the skill. Otherwise, I'll make your life worse than death. Lead the way. Move aside, I want to go in and see my grandson. Your Majesty, smallpox is highly contagious. Your precious life. You absolutely must not enter. We would die 10,000 deaths without atoning. My grandson is inside. On the battlefield, I've braved mountains of blades and seas of fire. Do you think I fear a mere smallpox? Hongba, going in will only disturb Xiangying's recovery. What he needs most now is peace and quiet. I warned you one more time. Whoever dares to slack off or cheat, if anything happens to the Grand Heir, none of you will live, and your families won't escape either. Your Majesty, they have done their best. Pressing them further is useless. Father, the imperial physicians are incompetent. The crime lies with them alone. I beg you not to implicate their families. The Crown Prince is benevolent. If I survive today, I will repay you with my life. The world only knows Zhu Bia's kindness, but doesn't know this Chu army is a black sesame dumpling. Zhu Yuanzheng says exterminate 9 clans, but persuading him to spare 3 clans is already great mercy. Your Majesty, the Grand Here's breathing is weak. He is already in a coma. Ta-ta. We are incompetent. Please punish us, Your Majesty. You bastards. You all deserve death, I will kill you. Kill all your families. Report. What damn big matter? No matter how big, it can't compare to my grandson's life. Your Majesty, there is a menial worker in the Imperial Hospital. He says he can cure the Grand Heir. I dared not delay, so I brought him here. Luke, that Lizabanis who breaks down medicinal herbs, can't even recognize a full prescription. How could he possibly cure smallpox? Summon him here. Menial of the Imperial Medical Institute. Luke greets Your Majesty, Empress, and His Highness the Crown Prince. You claim you can cure our grandson. If you dare deceive us, we'll exterminate your 9 clans. Your Majesty, first, I have no 9 clans, only myself. Second, if I weren't confident, I wouldn't have come. Don't waste time here. The grandson's life can't afford delays. How dare Luke be so insolent to Your Majesty? Kneel and apologize at once. What use is an apology? If we fail to cure the grandson today, even smashing our heads won't save us. If we succeed, why would Your Majesty dwell on such trifles? Fine, today cure our grandson. And all past matters are forgiven. We will even reward you handsomely. But if you fail, we'll show you what it means to wish for death. I will not fail Your Majesty's trust. Tahilhang. Everyone leave. This room only needs me alone, you. What can you do? You're useless here. I don't need assistance. None of them know my treatment methods. They'd only get in the way. Your Majesty needn't worry, I'll harm the grandson. If I wanted to harm him, I simply wouldn't have come. After all, in his current state, he won't survive tonight. Don't you agree? You, Your Majesty, may rest assured. I said I can cure him, and I will. I hope you mean what you say. Otherwise, your fate. Hey. Bitter cold harms the stomach and severely damages the vital energy. He was already at death's door, and you still indulge him like this. Even an iron body couldn't withstand it. The imperial physicians have done their best. But the ceiling of medicine in this era is just this high. No one can do anything about it. All of you get out. But staying here only delays my treatment. If something happens to the Grand Venerable, can you bear the responsibility? Without modern medical intervention, this child will definitely not survive the night. This is it. Huh? Well, there's no use rushing. Miani kadan bebe. It takes time to take effect. Water, give me water. Who are you? Are you a physician from the Imperial Hospital? I am not a physician. I am a menial servant at the Imperial Hospital. A menial servant? Your Highness, your illness is under control now. Rest well. Do not speak too much. I will go call your Imperial grandfather and the others in. No, that's not right. No menial in the palace has ever dared to look at me like that. How is it? Can our grandson still live? Rest assured, Your Majesty. The grandson has awakened. Ahe? What did you say? Say it again. The grandson has regained consciousness. He is out of danger. Your Majesty, Empress. The Crown Prince may enter to visit. But remember, do not make loud noises. The grandson needs quiet rest. Haha, we made it. No need to break down the door. Brother Luce. Grandson, he truly will recover fully after a few more days of recuperation. Great kindness needs no words of thanks. Brother Liu, you saved the lives of over 20 people in our Imperial Hospital. We will never forget this. Ding, congratulations, host. Patient treated, Imperial grandson Xianxia. Identity levels, condition severity, critical. Score, treatment difficulty, extremely high. Overall assessment, host treatment turned the tide. Precise intervention with significant effect. This treatment earned points. Follow-up reminder after the patient fully recovers. Bonus reward points. The anti-smallpox immune glue protein only cost points. This time I netted a straight profit of once Xianxia fully recovers, add another. That's points in total. This is like Qin Shi Huang eating Sichuan pepper, winning big. First, let old Zhu and his descendants have their family reunion. There will definitely be plenty of rewards. No more working as a fire-tending servant from now on. Open a small medical clinic. Treat patients and exchange for points. Earn money while saving lives. This little life is just wonderful. Grandson. Grandson, wake up. Xiangying. My Xiangying. Grandson, look at me. I am your imperial grandfather. It's good that imperial grandfather is awake. Haha, you scared me to death. My good grandson. Good child, your imperial grandmother is here. Don't feel uncomfortable anymore. Rest well and recover. Tizi, sorry for making you worry. When you're better, I'll take you outside the city to shoot birds. The new slingshot is kept for you. That little white horse is also well fed and strong. I'll personally teach you horse riding and archery. Your Majesty, Xiangying seems to have fallen asleep. Fallen asleep. He's fainted again. Luce, where are you? Quick, check on my grandson. He's fainted again. What's going on? Is he not going to make it again? Your Majesty, do not be alarmed. The Grand Heir is not unconscious. He is merely exhausted. Just sleeping normally. Are you sure he was fine just a moment ago? How did he suddenly fall asleep? Smallpox drained too much of his vitality. Waking up was already his limit. Now he needs ample sleep to recover his strength. His fever has already gone down. That's good, that's good. We truly cannot endure another fright. Luke, you saved our grandson. That means you saved our great Ming. Whatever reward you desire, just name it. Tell us what reward you want. 10,000 taels of gold. Or a hereditary noble title. We will grant it all. Rewards are not the priority. Your Majesty, first let me finish explaining the medical bead. Otherwise, if the Grand Heir's condition relapses, no one can save him. Speak, we are listening. First, assign 2 attentive palace maids to watch over him. When the Grand Heir wakes, he may only drink clear rice porridge. No thick porridge, eggs, fish, or meat, none of that. A weak body cannot handle tonics. Eating them will only worsen his condition. Just rice porridge. Our grandson is so weak. Shouldn't we nourish him? Your Majesty, are you the physician or am I? Nourishing him now would hasten his death. Fine, fine, we'll do as you say. Second, when he wakes, he may only drink warm honey water. Not too sweet. Third, absolutely do not talk too much to him. And certainly no shouting. Expending mental energy will slow his recovery. We were too excited. Forgot your earlier instructions. Master Lia's reprimand is well taken. We were inconsiderate. It's only human nature. Just be more careful next time. This grandson of ours is only 9. He never forgets what he reads. His archery and horsemanship surpass his peers. We're counting on him to take over our mantle and safeguard this great Ming Empire. Luke, you've got quite the nerve. All the civil and military officials before us. Every one of them trembles in fear, kowtowing like pounding garlic. Yet you, a mere menial servant, are unafraid, won't kneel to us, and even dare to talk back to our face. You're the first. Your Majesty flatters me. It's no flattery. I'm saying you're cut out for great things. Fearless, pure of heart, without all those twisted schemes. Isn't that a born brocade guard? This lad is different. A sharp blade with no distractions. Just right to help us watch those corrupt officials. Rest assured, I, Zhu Yuanzheng, no gratitude and grievance. You saved our grandson's life, and we will not treat you poorly. Once the eagle is fully healed, we'll grant you a magnificent future. From now on, the grandson's illness is entirely in Luca's hands. All of the Imperial Academy of Medicine shall follow his orders. The entire Eastern Palace is at his disposal. Whoever disobeys, report directly to us. We'll chop off his head. Your servant accepts the order, Luke. I entrust the eagle to you. If you lack any medicinal herbs, or need any manpower, just speak up. If anyone dares to make trouble, come and tell me. Rest assured, Your Highness, the Grand Heir is no longer in danger. He just needs proper rest and care. This is the token for entering and leaving the Eastern Palace. Keep it for convenience. The eagle's kindness. This palace will remember. You are too kind, Your Highness the Crown Prince. All of you rise. Go about your business. Leave 2 people for the night watch. The rest of you go back and rest. Master Lu, regarding the Grand Heir, do you have any further instructions? Just guard the door. Report to me immediately if he wakes. There's nothing else you can help with. I've been busy since morning, and haven't eaten a bite. I'm starving to death. You go to the kitchen, and tell the cook to prepare a few good dishes. Meat or vegetables, either is fine. Just not too greasy. Enough for me alone. Hurry up. If I starve, I'll go kick his stove over. Yes, ha. Sigh. The Eastern Palace chef's skill can't be bad. Before, I couldn't afford a yuan takeout. Now I can eat. The imperial chef of the emperor's kitchen. This time travel was totally worth it. Master Lu, do you need me to serve you during the meal? No need, no need. Just brew me a pot of light tea. Rich but not greasy. It melts in your mouth. Incredible, better than restaurants costing hundreds now. You were so calm when saving the Grand Supreme. Why are you eating like a starving ghost reincarnated? So satisfying. Before, I'd feel pain spending on catty tea. Now I'm drinking tribute tea. I wouldn't trade this life for being an immortal. Sigh. For the next 3 days, Liu Ke lived like an immortal. Almost forgot the real business. Still need to wait for the eagle to recover and get those points. Master Liu, how do you feel? My head still feels heavy. No strength in my body. My throat hurts too. Normal, just rest and recover well. Go bring a bowl of warm rice porridge. That's all for today. You can have porridge tomorrow. Zhu Bia really knows how to raise children. The year-old crown grandson has just recovered from a serious illness. He's neither fussy nor restless. And he knows gratitude. Far better than many unruly kids nowadays. Your Majesty. Our grandson says your medical skills are the best in the world. The grandson is indeed honest. What is this boy saying? So our grandson praising him is only natural. Well, old Zhu is in a foul mood today. Don't move. Why stand on ceremony with your imperial grandfather? You've lost weight. There's no flesh left on your face. When you're better, grandfather will take you to the hunting grounds to catch rabbits. Imperial grandfather, I'm much better now. Mr. Lu said I can get out of bed in a few days. His medical skills are amazing. He's only slightly better than those useless doctors in the Imperial Hospital who just kowtow. A bit better than those useless doctors in the Imperial Hospital who just kowtow. In the next few days, Zhu Yuanzheng came almost every day. Empress Ma came even more frequently. Only Crown Prince Zhu Bia was busy, barely touching the ground. He could only spare half an hour in the evening to come back and take a look. Mr. Lu, do I have to eat rice soup today? You may. Today, you'll have well-cooked white kangi with a small dish of chopped pickled vegetables. So delicious. This is the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. Eat slowly. Don't burn your tongue. If you burn it, I won't treat it. Mr. Lu, what is this? It looks very strange. Mr. Lu, what are these grids drawn on the chessboard? They don't look like Go. This is called gamaka. I know you find Go too taxing on the mind. So I specially found you a pastime. The rules are very simple. Both sides, black and white, each take one color. Whether horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. Whoever connects 5 pieces first wins. That's simple. It looks simple. But when you actually play, His Highness may not be my match. Care to give it a try? Try it then. I'll take black and go first. What's going on? I was so focused on my own moves. I didn't even see you 3 times in a row. This area is almost complete. In chess, you can't just look at your own path. You must keep an eye on all sides. You only thought about attacking and forgot to defend. Naturally, you lose. Again, this time I'll definitely watch your pieces. I won, Mr. Lu. I really won. This child has not a trace of the imperial grandson's heirs. He's just an ordinary year-old kid. Letting him win a round on purpose. Once he's in a good mood, his body might recover faster. In just 7 days, Xianxia's body visibly improved. From only being able to drink rice porridge to eating light vegetable strips. From panting after a few steps to walking 2 laps in the courtyard. And Luke has days in the Eastern Palace. He became more and more comfortable. Chef Zhu, make braised pork belly for lunch today. And stew some chicken soup. Make sure it's tender. Amir's menial worker really thinks he's the master, ordering dishes every single meal. I am the head chef of the Eastern Palace. Why should I serve you? Your Highness, please grant me justice. I truly cannot serve that Mr. Liu anymore. Take your time, speak slowly. What's going on? He's just a menial who made a small contribution. Yet he puts on airs every day. Today he wants braised pork belly. Tomorrow steamed sea bass. The day after, sweet and sour ribs. Never repeating a dish. I am, after all, the head chef of the Eastern Palace, serving you and His Highness the Crown Prince. I can't just revolve around a menial worker. If word gets out, where will the Eastern Palace's face be? Old Zhu, let me ask you two questions first. First, when the grandson was critically ill, who pulled him back from death's door? It was Mr. Liu. Second, who saved the grandson's life? Naturally, it was also Mr. Liu. Since you know all this, what is there to complain about? Mr. Liu saved my only son. This debt of gratitude, even if I reward him with mountains of gold and silver, it wouldn't be too much. Now he just wants a few tasty dishes. Compared to his life-saving grace, it's not even a drop in the bucket. As the head chef of the Eastern Palace, you can't even do this small thing. Do you think that my son is not worth your devoted service? This humble one would never dare. This humble one was foolish. I was a snob looking down on others. I forgot Master Lia's great kindness. I beg your Highness forgiveness, rise. I will not punish you either. After all, you have served in the Eastern Palace for over a decade. Even without great merit, you have toiled hard. But let me make this clear. From today onward, whatever Master Liu wishes to eat, you shall prepare for him. If he wants dragon meat from the heavens, and you cannot procure it, I will not blame you. But if you dare to make excuses for braised pork he requests, then that is a matter of your attitude. When that time comes, do not blame me for showing no mercy. This humble one understands. From now on, I will serve Master Liu with all my heart and strength. Without a single word of complaint, you may go. I'm such an idiot. The one who saved the grandson's life, let alone making me cook. Even if I had to serve him tea and water every day, I should accept it. I can never do such a foolish thing again. This perch must be a live fish caught this morning from the imperial fish pond. Steam for exactly 8 minutes. Not a second more or less. The caramel color for sweet and sour spare ribs must be made with rock sugar. Even a slight difference in heat won't do. Master, why are you so upset? It's just for that menial worker. What menial worker? That's the one who saved the grandson's life. Mr. Liu, if you dare spout nonsense again, I'll tear your hide off. Hurry and deliver it to Mr. Liu. Don't let it get cold, oh, and tomorrow ask Mr. Liu what he wants to eat. Make him that treasured soy sauce beef of mine too. Master Liu, and His Highness the Crown Prince. Your clothes are all worn out, you should get new ones. They're still wearable, it's no trouble. As long as they're clean. Why bother with such things? Master Liu, His Highness the Crown Prince ordered these made in haste. 2 sets of brocade robes. Please try them on to see if they fit. Thank you for your trouble, eunuch. Please convey my gratitude to His Highness. Haha, you're too kind. It's only my duty. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to tell us. Child, Ladla. Ladla. Tahilhang. Present it to His Majesty at once. No delays allowed. Yes. What kind of person is this Mr. Lu, really? If it were anyone else, having received such favor from the Crown Prince, they'd have been floating on air long ago. But he's just like a retired old man, caring about nothing except eating. He cares about nothing but food. Your Majesty, indeed it is so. Lu Ke has been in the Eastern Palace for over 10 days. Aside from instructing the kitchen to prepare meals, he has never made any other requests. The side courtyard he stays in remains simple and crude. Apart from that self-made rocking chair, he has added nothing else. He speaks to others with humility and courtesy. He shows no airs toward the anach or maids. This lad is quite interesting. Before me, he is neither humble nor arrogant. Before the grand heir, he neither flatters nor fawns. Faced with favor, he is neither proud nor restless. A man like this, I have searched long in the court but found none. Civil officials spout benevolence and righteousness, yet harbor treachery and corruption in their hearts. Military generals can slay enemies on the battlefield, but in court they become mute. The embroidered uniform guard only kills to settle personal scores. Only this Lu Ke fears neither heaven nor covets wealth. His mind is as pure as a blank sheet of paper. No rush, let us wait a while longer. Wait until the grand heir is fully recovered. Then I will have a proper talk with this lad. A man like this is the finest blade our great Ming can wield. Lu Ke is truly an intriguing man. Go tell Chef Zhu to prepare whatever Master Lu wishes to eat. Do not stint on the ingredients. Then go check Master Lu's side courtyard and see what else he lacks. Add whatever is needed directly. Without asking him, this is my order. That Xianxia has been recovering day by day is all thanks to a talent like him. He must not be treated merely as a handyman. Once Xianxia recovers from his illness, keep him in the Eastern Palace as Xianxia's personal imperial physician. Master Lu, the grand heir is in such high spirits today. I walked 3 rounds today without getting tired. Shall we play gamaka again? About that double 3 tactic you used yesterday. I've figured out a way to counter it. Very well. Then let me see what brilliant move the grand heir has come up with. I won, master. I won, grandson. This move is brilliant. When did you come up with it? After losing yesterday. I lay in bed thinking all night. I specifically broke your double 3 tactic. This child has only learned chess for a few days, yet he can devise new tactics on his own. Such talent is astonishing. But Master Lu is still formidable. However, I've thought of several new moves. Let's play a 5th round. Excellent. Greetings, Your Majesty. Greetings, Your Highness. Greetings, Crown Prince. Grandson pays respects to Imperial Grandfather. Imperial Grandmother pays respects to father. Good, very good. My brave eagle has suffered. Are you still feeling unwell? Imperial Grandmother, I feel perfectly fine now. Master Lu said, my smallpox has fully healed. It's just that my vitality was damaged before. With more rest, I'll be as before. Huh? Luke, you've done well, lad. I remember your merits. Your Majesty flatters me. This is merely my duty. Humph, you're not one to claim credit. Have you been eating well these days? Do you still have night sweats? Is there any discomfort? All is well. Master Lia's prescription works wonders. Now I can eat 2 large bowls of rice in one meal. Old son, are you playing chess with Luke? Yes, Imperial Grandfather. Master Lu taught me a new kind of chess. It's called Gamaka. Much simpler than Go. It's really interesting. I've been playing with Mr. Lu for days now. A menial from the Imperial Hospital knows how to play Go. Things like music, chess, calligraphy, and painting. How could someone of his background ever have access to them? Grandfather, let me tell you. The rules are extremely simple. Both sides, black and white, each take one color. Horizontally, vertically, or diagonally any direction. The first to connect 5 stones wins. It is simple indeed. Like children playing house. Mr. Lu, let's have another round. Grandfather, just watch. This Mr. Lu really dares to do anything. In all the world, only he dares. To be so casual before His Majesty. Anyone else would have been dragged out and beheaded. Strange. With such simple rules, how can there be so many intricacies? It looks like an attack, but is actually a defense. It looks like a casual move, yet hides a killing blow. Good, this move is brilliant. This gamaka seems simple, but actually conceals the art of war. When to attack, when to defend, when to feint and lure the enemy, when to set an ambush for the kill. It's exactly like marching to war. Luca's playstyle is steady and ruthless, advancing step by step. I lose, Mr. Lu. I've seen this move of yours before, but you changed the order of the stones this time. I just couldn't see it. Your Highness is already very skilled. Practice a few more days, and I might not be your match. Another round. I'll place it here. A brilliant move from the grandson. A fine double 3 kill. This kid actually thought of such a cunning move. I lost, I won. I beat you, Master Lu. This kid not only knows medicine, but also understands strange arts and military tactics. A mere handyman in the Imperial Hospital. How could he have such great skills? And he's always been neither servile nor arrogant toward us and the Crown Prince. Not greedy for credit, not flattering. Truly rare, Luke. Play a game with me too. His Majesty wants to play Go with someone. Since becoming emperor, when has he ever played Go with anyone? Last time was with General Zhu Da in the military camp, right? Everyone knows playing Go with His Majesty is asking for death. Win, and he's unhappy. Lose, and he says you're not trying. No more, it's no fun. It's over, it's over. His Majesty is truly angry. This Lu Che kid has some nerve, daring to beat His Majesty 5 games in a row. He's probably going to lose his head now. I was careless, let's start over. Comes again. Why do you lose when playing with my grandson, but keep winning when playing with me? Are you doing it on purpose? Your Majesty, please calm your anger. Think about it, the Grand Heir is naturally intelligent, and he has been playing chess with me for several days. His skills have naturally improved. Your Majesty is playing Gamaka for the first time today. You are unfamiliar with the rules and strategies. It's only natural that you cannot beat me. You sure know how to talk. One more round. This time, I'll be serious. Let's see if you can still beat me. Your Majesty has fought wars for half your life. You see everything like a battlefield. He's not looking for where to line up 5. He's looking for the strategic choke points, where the military must contend. This game is interesting, mainly because it's simple. Seems simple, but hides endless variations. One wrong moves, and the whole game is lost. It's the same principle as marching to war. Your Majesty is wise indeed. Grand Heir, rest well and recover. Listen to Mr. Lia's words. When you are fully healed, Grandfather will take you to the training grounds to see horse archery. Grandson understands. Thank you, Imperial Grandfather. This Liu Ke fellow is not bad. He pulled our Grand Heir back from the gates of death. And he can cheer him up so well. He's a talent. It's a pity the embroidered uniform guard lacks such talent. Your Majesty, your servant can also do what Mr. Liu does. If Your Majesty praises Liu Che, it means you truly value him. Your Majesty says the embroidered uniform guard has no one. That means he wants to bring Liu Che in. Exactly as I thought. Your Majesty likes tough nuts, those groveling civil and military officials. Your Majesty has long grown tired of them. For Your Majesty to say such a thing is to look down on my embroidered uniform guard. It truly chills our hearts. I beg Your Majesty to take back those words. Has he gone mad? How dare he ask His Majesty to retract his words? It's over, it's over. Blood will be spilled today. You want me to take back my words, but they pierce into a man's bones like an icicle. No, this must be His Majesty's test. He just wants to see if I'm tough enough. When Liu Ke spoke like that, His Majesty wasn't angry. I can do it too. Your Majesty is wrong. A minister should speak frankly in remonstrance. That is loyalty. What a fine loyalist. Guards, at your command, drag this loyalist out. Give him 50 strokes of the board. Let's see if he still dares to speak to me like that. This is wrong, the script isn't like this. When Liu Ke spoke to His Majesty like that, His Majesty was clearly pleased. Why has it changed when it comes to me? Your Majesty. Your Majesty, your subordinate knows his wrongs. I beg Your Majesty for mercy. Your subordinate will never dare again. Your Majesty, spare me. Your subordinate truly knows his wrongs. Your Majesty, the 50 strokes have been carried out. Your Majesty, your subordinate admits his mistake. I beg Your Majesty for mercy. Go back and recover from your injuries. Return to duty once you've healed. I'll deduct 3 months of your salary. I'm such an idiot. Liu Ke is Liu Ke. I am me, his audacity is talent. My audacity is just asking for death. If you dare imitate him again, our whole family will be doomed. Tell me, have you lost your mind? You had a good post as Hilliarch, but you had to copy Mr. Lia's hardline stance. His Majesty's 50 strokes nearly killed you. And now 3 months' salary is gone too. Our family will have to live on air. Enough, enough. I regret it so much it hurts. I finally understand. When Liu Ke defies His Majesty, that's called having character. When I defy His Majesty, that's called being unruly. What's the difference? The difference is he has real skill. He can save the Grand Here's life. I can't. Sigh, so I took 50 strokes for nothing. And lost 3 months' pay. Don't scratch. Master Liu, I really can't stand the bitch. You absolutely must not scratch. If you break the skin, it will leave permanent scars. You are the Imperial Grand Heir. It wouldn't look good if your face and body were all pitted. I know, but it's just too itchy. System. Apply this anti-itch cream twice a day. Apply it wherever it itches. The itching will stop once you apply it. Apply this scar cream once a day before bed. Put it on the acne marks. Gently massage it in. Use it consistently for a month. The acne marks will disappear. Really? After applying this, all the marks on my face are gone. Of course it's true. Mr. Liu, this ointment is truly miraculous. It feels cool when applied. It really doesn't itch at all anymore. Good, remember, you must keep applying the scar cream. Don't slack off. I'll apply it every day for sure. Mr. Liu, look, the marks on my face are almost gone. Yes, it's just like before you got sick. Your body is fully recovered too. Tomorrow I can go back to the schoolhouse. Mr. Liu, I'm off to school. Go on, study hard. Mr. Liu, when I get out of school, let's play Gamaka again. I've come up with several new strategies lately. I'm sure I can beat you. Good. I'll be waiting for you. This child is truly endearing. Smart and sensible. It's wonderful that we could pull him back from death's door. Where are the wrinkles on your face? How come I can't see them at all? Yes, grandfather, they've almost all faded. Mr. Liu gave me a special ointment. After applying it for over a month, I got better. Grandson, go back to your room first. We have something to say to Liu Ke alone. All right, grandson will be in the room. Grandfather Emperor, you called for me. Finally, you've come. I've been waiting for nearly 3 months. I saved the grandson's life, nursed him back to health, even erased his birthmark. With such a great merit, old Zhu must reward me with some silver, land, and a house, right? At the very least, he could grant me the title of imperial physician. What is old Zhu up to? Why is he staring at me like that? He's not trying to weasel out of rewarding me, is he? Liu Ke, I want to ask you something. Answer me honestly. Your Majesty, please ask. Are you willing to join the Jinyawi? Jinyawi, Olds has lost his mind. I'm a doctor who saves lives. You want me to be a spy? Good heavens. Who would join the Jinyawi? That place is all dirty work. Arresting, torturing, surveilling, snitching. They do every unscrupulous thing. With my temper, I'd end up fighting those bastards the moment I got there. I won't do it. You won't. This is a reward personally granted by me. Countless people would kill to get into the Jinhui. And you dare say no. I don't want to. Your Majesty, don't tease me. I'm just a doctor who knows how to treat illnesses. How could I possibly do the work of the Jinhui? Oh, you're worried you don't know martial arts? What's so hard about that? You can learn slowly. I have the best instructors to teach you. If it really doesn't work, I won't make you arrest people yourself. I'll assign you to investigate cases. No need to wield swords or spears. Just use your head. Among my men, there are plenty of Jinhui with high martial skills. But loyal and clever ones are rare. I believe you can do well. So old Zhu really didn't get it. It's not that I lack the ability. I just don't want to engage in this morally bankrupt trade. Your Majesty, I truly have no such grand ambition. And to be blunt, the embroidered uniform guard is your Majesty's personal army alone. Everything they do is by your will. I know all you do is for the good of the great Ming. But the guard has indeed done plenty of dirty work. I, Luke, am straightforward by nature. I cannot tolerate even a speck of dirt in my eyes. If you order me to take this post, it would be truly too difficult for me. So I really cannot take this job. This brat really doesn't know what's good for him. The embroidered uniform guard is my trusted confidant. Countless people would break their heads to get in. Letting him replace Mao Sui as commander in the future is not impossible. Yet he dares to refuse again and again. No, his disdain for the guard's dirty work proves he is upright, unwilling to bend the law for personal gain. A capable man with some pride should be like this. Such a person is the perfect material for the guard. If you worry about that, then I grant you a special privilege. You won't have to touch a single dirty case. I will only have you handle cases of impartial justice. I trust your character and ability. You will never let a corrupt official escape, nor will you ever take a single coin in bribes. You are the most fitting person for the embroidered uniform guard. Do not disappoint my hopes. Your Majesty, you know I am a physician. My greatest wish in life is to open my own medical clinic and treat patients in peace. If your Majesty remembers my service in healing Emperor Taizong, then grant me some funds and find me a place to open a clinic. I would be most grateful. As for the embroidered uniform guard, I truly dare not accept. Just kidding, my system relies on saving people to earn points. If I become a guard, I'd be investigating and arresting people every day. When would I have time to treat patients? I absolutely cannot take this position, no matter what. Who's there? Didn't we say no one is allowed in? Grandfather, grandmother, and father have all arrived. Master Lu is too straightforward. He speaks to grandfather without any tact. Grandfather's voice is getting louder and louder. He must be angry. What if he blames Master Lu? Grandmother, grandfather, and Master Lu are talking inside. They won't let anyone else in. I heard grandfather sounding very angry. Let's go in and check quickly. No need to guess. It must be Lu contradicting him again. Come on, let's go in and see. No matter what, we must protect Master Lu. Grandmother, please sit. Grandfather Hungba, what were you and Luke discussing? Why do you look so displeased? It's all because of this kid. I wanted him to join the embroidered uniform guard, but he repeatedly refused me. Don't you think he's ungrateful? Hungba, Master Lu is a physician. Why would you make him a guard? Isn't that forcing him into something unsuitable? Father, I also think it's inappropriate. Master Lu is skilled in medicine. It's most fitting for him to stay in the Eastern Palace and care for the prince. Making him a guard would be a waste of his talent. Yes, give him a generous salary. And reward him with gold, silver, and land. Let him stay in the Eastern Palace with the eagle, content, and at peace. Wouldn't that be better, humph? Are you saying that making him a brocade guard is mistreating him? As a brocade guard, he'll have high rank and generous pay, no less. This lad has an upright nature, and can't tolerate a speck of dust in his eyes. Isn't it perfect for a brocade guard to investigate corrupt officials? I detest those sycophantic hypocrites the most. His temperament suits my liking. Yet he dares to defy me repeatedly. This is sheer arrogance from his achievements. Your servant does not refuse to serve the great Ming. But the duties of a brocade guard are truly beyond me. As His Highness the Crown Prince said, I am only fit to be a physician. I insist on making you a brocade guard. I advise you to think it over carefully once more. Sangba, countless people would kill to join the brocade guard. Yet you, on the contrary, make excuses. Once in the brocade guard, your future will be boundless. Every civil and military official will treat you with respect. Don't you understand even this simple truth? Your servant understands. But I simply do not wish to do it. No physician has ever made a good brocade guard. The two are far too different. I am not competent for the role. Then what if I insist you take it? What will you do? Disobey the imperial decree? If it comes to that, I fear I would have no choice but to disobey. Your Majesty, whether you kill me, dismember me, or execute me by slicing, I have no objection. But in this world, no one can force me to do what I do not wish. Even if it costs me my life, it's nothing to fear. I am a man of honor. Why should I fear death? Your Majesty may kill me, but you can never force me to fight again. Don't push him. Master Lu saved the eagle's life. We cannot repay kindness with enmity. Father, Master Lu is an upright man. He speaks from the heart. Please do not make things difficult for him. In 55 years of life, and 15 years as emperor, I have never seen such a man. He neither fears me nor begs me. Covets no power, seeks no gain. When threatened with death, he said Hexi was already dead. If anyone else spoke to me like that, they'd have been dragged out and beheaded. But this lad, he truly fears not death. It's not an act, and he has no ties. Confiscating property or exterminating his clan cannot threaten him. What's more infuriating is that I've come to admire him more. Is that what you truly desire? To be a physician, a healer, saving the dying and healing the wounded, and pulling people back from the abyss of pain and despair, is my lifelong aspiration. Just as when I saved the Grand Heir back then. The moment he opened his eyes, my joy was no less than your Majesty's. I saved not just a young life, but the future of the great Ming. This sense of accomplishment is more important than any high office or lavish reward. In this life, I've seen too many flatterers, with honeyed words but hidden daggers. Their smiles are for me, their bows for my power. But Liu Ke is different. He doesn't fear my blade, nor covet my offices. Every word he speaks is from the heart. Liu Ke, were those words just now truly from your heart? Every single word. If there were even half a lie, may heaven and earth destroy me. Do you truly think so? I'd rather be a physician than any official. Better than anything else. If I were to give you a mountain of gold, and told you to stop being a physician, would you do it? Your Majesty, can a mountain of gold cure illness? Gold can only relieve poverty. but it cannot heal pain. Yet these hands of mine can save lives. No amount of money you give me can buy this skill, nor this heart. So I wouldn't trade it for a mountain of gold. Fine. You've got guts, kid. I won't force you anymore. If you don't want to be a brocade guard, so be it. If I had you executed, I'd become an unreasonable tyrant. Thank you, Your Majesty, for your grace. But don't get too cocky. It's not that I'm afraid of you. But what you said made me see you as a man of true character. I've seen too many people in this life. Few genuinely care for others. You're one of them. Hongba is right. Mr. Lu is a good man. If you don't want to be a brocade guard, I won't force you. But you saved my grandson. Your merit is recorded. I can't let you work for nothing. Speak, what do you desire? Your Majesty, I do have an impertinent request. Speak, I wish to open a medical clinic. Just that. Is that not enough? But if Your Majesty could grant me some capital, that would be even better. You know, I am but a lowly servant in the Imperial Hospital. I have no savings at all. Even if you bestow a storefront, I have no money to buy medicine, nor hire an assistant to dispense it. Moreover, beneath the city walls, everyone has power and influence. I have no backing, and fear it won't last long. This child is quite honest. This Mr. Lu truly fears nothing. He asks the emperor for money so confidently. Humph, Imperial Grandfather. I think Mr. Lu is right. How about you don't? Let him open a clinic. Let him stay in the Eastern Palace. Grant Mr. Lu a high official post. And have him play chess with me every day. You always take his side. With that stubborn temper of his, even if you asked him to stay, he wouldn't. I've seen it now. He just wants to heal the people of the world. All right. Don't play tricks with me. Do you think I'd treat you poorly? I bestow upon you taels of gold. Enough for you to buy medicine and hire help, right? Enough, thank you, Your Majesty. Additionally, I grant you the title of 7th rank Wenlin Lang, to give you an official status. And I also bestow upon you an imperial plaque for practicing medicine. The blood must be clarified. Ha, you rascal. I, the divine physician, will personally write the plaque for you. Ta-hil-ha. Luke is just like Her Majesty the Empress now. Ill from overwork. I am willing to treat Her Majesty the Empress right now. What did you say? Sister, your health is poor. Why didn't you say so earlier? What do you mean by ill from overwork? Grandmother Wang, are you sick? Don't all be so tense. My body is perfectly fine. Your Majesty, don't be too optimistic. Palpitations, insomnia, chest tightness, and poor appetite are common, aren't they? Given your current physical condition, if you don't regulate it, within 3 years, the sky will fall and the earth will collapse. I'm afraid even your life won't be saved. What did you say? You must cure her. My sister. Whatever you want, we will grant it all. Even if you want to be enfeoffed as a prince, I will grant it to you. Your Majesty, you even said enfeoffed as a prince. You are truly panicked. Master Lu, I entrust my mother's illness to you. I beg you. No matter what, you must cure her. Mother? Master Lu, please save me. Grand Empress Dowager Zhongyi. I beg you. Grand Empress Dowager is the kindest to Zhongyi. Zhongyi cannot live without Grand Empress Dowager. Don't cry, Grand Heir. I am here. Her Highness will be fine. Your Majesty, Her Highness' illness did not develop overnight. Nor can the treatment be completed in a day or two. I need at least 3 months to half a year. Cooperate. Cooperate, whatever you say, we'll do. Whatever medicine you prescribe, we'll take. Whatever you say not to do, we won't do. We'll follow your every word. From today, Her Highness' first task is to rest. Second, her diet must change. No greasy, spicy, raw, or cold foods. Third, and most importantly, you must stop worrying too much. You're living well is the greatest care you can give them. Young man, thank you. Go to the Imperial Hospital and summon the director here, quickly. Sister, rest and speak less. Your subject, the Imperial Hospital director. Forget all these formalities. All of you rise, take the Empress' pulse. Your Majesty, the Empress. Her Highness' pulse is thin, weak, and rapid. The rhythm is irregular. This is a sign of accumulated fatigue, draining the heart and blood. I dare to ask, has Her Highness recently suffered from palpitations and insomnia, chest tightness and loss of appetite? So you can see it after all. We are incompetent. We failed to detect Her Highness' condition earlier. Please forgive us, Your Majesty. All right, all right. I ask you, how is this illness to be treated? In reply, Your Majesty, Her Highness' condition should be treated by regulating qi and blood, calming the mind. I suggest using the Shiza decoction as the base formula, with a few modifications in ingredients. Take it for 7 days first, then adjust according to the response. If my sister's illness goes untreated, how long can she hold on? In reply, Your Majesty, if Her Highness' condition is properly managed, she should still be able to, if left untreated. I dare not speak recklessly. I just told you to speak of if. If no care is given Her Highness' current condition, within 3 years. Get lost. Luke received the edict, be the grace of heaven. The Emperor decrees, Luke, a menial of the Imperial Medical Academy, possesses exceptional medical skills, and saved the imperial grandson from peril. His merit benefits the state. Thus, he is specially granted the rank of 7th rank Wenlin Lang, and an imperial gold plaque for practicing medicine, allowing him to forego bowing before officials. He is exempt from taxes and carvy labor, and is not subject to official transfers. Additionally, he is awarded 500 taels of gold, and a residence, located on Hungwenmin Inner Street, a 3-section, 3-courtyard compound. He is also granted 4 guards, and 4 servants. Respect this, your servant receives the edict and thanks the Emperor. Go prepare some tables of food and drink. We're moving today. So everyone eat well. Old Zhu sure is fast. Sir Liu, around here, are there any places for entertainment? Sir, nearby there are the music bureau and the pleasure quarters. If you want to hear girls sing, go stroll around the music bureau. To the music bureau, sir. You are the divine physician favored by His Majesty. Where I go has nothing to do with my medical skills. Just follow along. Please all be seated. This humble one will stand. This servant Wuxia pays respects. Young master, I trouble Miss Wuxia. The favorability cheat is a good thing. Wuxia is in this room. Bring him out for me. This young master wants to hear her sing. Young master, who are you? Who do you know? It's a young master. His status is extraordinary. Even if they kill me, nothing will happen. Haha, a lowly thing like you dares to order. Wuxia, beat these people up and throw them out. Good, very good. You dare lay a hand on my people. Master, this subordinate seems to have seen this person once. If it's that one, we're in big trouble. How big can it be? Young master, this young lord is someone you can't afford to offend. Apologize quickly. I'm not afraid of trouble. At such a young age, you're already fooling around in the brothel. Don't your family discipline you? You bastard. Where this young master goes, is it any of your business? Release my people now. Kneel for an hour. Then scram, otherwise not just you but every wretch and cur in your family. This young master will slaughter them all. As for me, I have only one flaw. I yield to kindness, not force. Whose child are you? State your name, so I know which family raised such a fine son. All people are the same. What makes you nobler than anyone else? At such a young age, your words are already so venomous. Then I'll teach you a lesson on behalf of your father. You dare hit me. Do you know who I am? I am the 10th prince, Prince Zhu Dan of Lu. The law applies to all, even commoners. Not a single ripple. Let alone you. Even if the current emperor himself were so arrogant and harmed the people, I would not spare him. Okay? Lock him up with those 2 guards. Tomorrow morning, we will enter the palace to file a complaint. Clang, clang, clang. The weather is dry and things are parched. Who in the world is it? How dare he strike me? Is he really going to take me to see Father Emperor tomorrow? I was wrong. I won't go to those lawful entertainment venues anymore. If I had known earlier that this scoundrel kept sneaking off to places like the music bureau, I should have broken his legs first. Your Majesty, please calm your anger. It is this consort's failure to discipline him. Now you know it's a failure to discipline. Where were you earlier? Kong, don't be so anxious first. Although Tener is mischievous, he is not someone who doesn't know the gravity of things. Since he brought 2 guards, he knows the gravity. I think he knows it far too little. How could I have given birth to such a father? I'm here, I need to talk to you. That kid Luke has arrived. Perfect, let our sister take a look. How is her recovery going? Your Majesty, Wenlin Luke seeks an audience. Hahaha, Luke, you brat, you finally deigned to come to the palace. If our sister's recovery is slow, it hurts, Empress. Your Majesty, your subject has returned your son to you. But first, your subject must lodge a complaint. Luke, I remember writing on the gold token I gave you, officials need not bow. Exempt from taxes, banquets, and official transfers. But the token didn't say you could mess with a prince. Sister, His Majesty is right. The token indeed didn't say that. That's why I must first lodge a complaint. After the complaint, I'll accept whatever punishment your Majesty decrees. But this complaint cannot go unspoken. And I'll say this plainly. If your Majesty does nothing, I'm not leaving today. Your Majesty, prepare to share a meal. Fine, you rascal. Tell us about it. We're listening. Last night, having nothing better to do, I went to the music bureau to hear some tunes. Your Majesty, don't misunderstand. I requested a girl named Wuxia. She plays the pipa beautifully. I was just having some wine, listening to music and eating. As I was enjoying the music and meal, Prince Lu barged in. Prince Lu came in and started taking people. He said Wuxia had to accompany him tonight. Before I could say a word, Prince Lu started cursing. He called me a lowly, ninth-rate scum and a mud-legged peasant. Then Prince Lu ordered his guards to attack. My guards are just Lu San and the others, the ones your Majesty assigned to me. The Imperial Guard stopped Prince Lu's guards. He said he is your Majesty's 10th prince. After Prince Lu announced himself, he kept calling me a ninth-rate scoundrel. I couldn't take the insult anymore. So I gave Prince Lu a little lesson, 3 slaps. You knew he was a prince and still slapped him. I know, so I slapped him even harder. When a prince breaks the law, he is judged like a commoner. I did this to uphold your Majesty's family discipline and to enforce the law of our great Ming. Your Majesty need not thank me. Damn it, you beat my son. And you say no thanks needed. Let me ask you, what is the Jiafengxi? It is an official music academy. An academy, where did you go wrong? I should not have gone to the Jiafengxi. And you should not have snatched people, and... Your biggest mistake was not going to the Jiafengxi, nor snatching people. You are stupid, stupid beyond measure. That Luke only locked you up for one night, and gave you 3 slaps, and you still feel wronged. If you ask me, he hit you too lightly. He should have given you another slap. No need to plead for him. I am not pleading. I mean, hitting with slaps is one thing. But I think your Majesty should discipline him properly. Zhutan, I ask you, what is the Jiafengxi? It is. An official music academy. An academy, I think you treat it as your private property. Snatch people whenever you want. Beat people whenever you want. Father, calm your anger. You called him a mud-footed peasant. Do you know he saved Xianxia's life? Smallpox that the entire Imperial Academy of Medicine could not cure. He cured it. Your mother's illness. The Imperial Academy could not diagnose it. But he saw through it. You actually called him a bumpkin. He is the divine doctor who saved the eagle. I should have thought of that. Your old man from a beggar monk fought his way to this position today. By your logic, I'm also a bumpkin. Do you look down on me too? Mother consort. Mother consort save me. Your Majesty, he is still young. He's only 12. What does he know? Please spare him this once. Step aside. I understand you. A mother protecting her child is only natural. But I won't hold back a single word that needs to be said. Step aside, Your Majesty. Your subject said step aside. That brat Luce only locked you up for one night and slapped you 3 times. And you feel wronged. If you ask me, he hit you too lightly. He should have given you another slap. Your Majesty, you don't need to plead for him. Pleading? I'm not pleading. I meant one slap was too light. As the 10th Prince of Your Majesty, Prince La's status is extraordinary. To do such a shameful and bullying thing. It's the royal family's face he's lost. I think Your Majesty should give him a proper lesson. Zhao Zilong is all courage. Master Lu is all Zhao Zilong. Master Lu is all Zhao Zilong. Your Majesty, will you let this Lu spout nonsense? Ting'er is your son, and my son, even if he has committed a fault. When did it become his place for a mere lowly official to speak recklessly? Who does he think he is? He struck a prince, bound a prince, and now dares to spout nonsense before the throne, urging you to discipline your own son. This is great disrespect. It is insubordination. He should be charged with the grave crime of defiance. Consort Ga, your words are mistaken. As the saying goes, when a prince breaks the law, he is judged as a commoner. The Prince of Lu, as His Majesty's 10th son, is also a prince of our great Ming, and should set an example for all under heaven. Yet he allowed his men to press the people. Had I not stumbled upon it, who knows how many would have fallen into his hands. Now he is dissatisfied. But I ask you, for the commoners he has already injured or even killed, who will seek justice for them? If such conduct is not severely punished, how can the fairness of our great Ming's laws be upheld? Just now, Your Majesty, as the 10th Prince's birth mother, you did not think to make him confess and reform, but instead blindly shielded him, even openly opposing the laws of great Ming. This is a ruinous path. Your Majesty, it ruins great Ming. Is this not adding error to error? Your Majesty, since ancient times, a doting mother raises a wayward son. Clearly, the 10th Prince's arrogance and tyranny to this extent are all due to indulgence. If this arrogant mother and son are not punished, it will be hard to rectify the righteous winds under heaven. Father, I believes that what Mr. Lu said, though hitting the mark, but the 10th brother is still young. His mind is not yet settled. Let me handle this matter instead. I will discipline him strictly and make him mend his ways. Your Majesty, he has always spoken bluntly. He never harbors any ill intent toward the royal family. You need not take it to heart. Your Majesty, if I am to be punished for speaking justly, would that not make you a tyrant? Ridiculous, you think I am a tyrant? Your Majesty is certainly no tyrant. You are a sage ruler for the ages. So. Of course I am not afraid, because a sage ruler would not harm me without cause. Haha, well said. I am no tyrant, so this unfilial son must be properly dealt with. A single slap won't settle it. Do you think I would truly abandon my own son? Master Lu, Grand Master Lu, you promised. You said if I just obeyed, you would plead for me. You cannot kick me when I am down. You gave me your word. Save me, your majesty. I did promise the Prince of Lu. If he is confined for this one night, and does not cause trouble, I will speak a few good words for him, as long as he is willing to plead for Tinger. Judging by his majesty's attitude, he will surely spare Tinger's life. Please, your majesty, do not hold these two guards accountable. They are merely guards, bound to follow orders, with no authority to stop a prince. I captured them and locked them up for a night. That is punishment enough. The 10th prince's corruption is not their fault. Please, your majesty, show mercy. In truth, that wretched brat insisted on going out to carouse. How could the guards stop him? I was going to exile them to the frontier. Since you plead for them, I will grant you this. Face, thank you, your majesty, for your mercy. Thank you, master, for saving our lives. How could you do this? You plead for these two lowly wretches. But not for me. You deceived me, your majesty. You see, your majesty, you are still standing right here. Yet he dares to be so insolent, shouting and yelling. With a rebellious son like this, can we afford not to discipline him? You speak truly. Get out, This madman doesn't even respect your majesty's face. He even dares to mock your majesty to your face. Yet your majesty indulges him so. Why is this? That fearless, heaven-defying spirit of his. It actually resembles your majesty's world-dominating aura. Somewhat. Could it be? Could this Luke be your majesty's illegitimate son? All altars hear the decree. House arrest for 1 year. During this year, you are not to step 1 foot outside the palace. Double your daily lessons. Classics, histories, records, and the teachings of the sages. Not one may be omitted. I will personally inspect them, especially your moral character and conduct. If you fail to meet the standard, don't even think about being rehabilitated. We'll confine you for life, to keep you from disgracing us. Your son, your majesty. Your concubine thanks your majesty for your grace to Tener. This monster, divine marrow. Your majesty is wise. All right. Let's put this matter to rest. Go inside. First, check on my sister's recovery. You really have a way. Oh, my mother. In all my years as a brocade guard, I've never seen anyone so bold. Don't say that, neither have I. Lord Chen, I recall you once imitated Mr. Lu and contradicted his majesty. How many lashes did you get? 50 lashes. How long did it take to recover? A month and a half. How much salary was docked? 3 months, damn it. Why do you keep asking me this? Nothing. I just think your imitation isn't quite right. Indeed, if you had imitated Prime Minister Xi, your entire clan would be gone by now. It wouldn't be as simple as a flogging and a fine. Hold it in, these two bastards are now Lu Che's men. If we beat them, and anger that ancestor, this life is as good as over. Now I fear him even more than the emperor. Your Highness, though your body is still weak, you've recovered more than a few days ago. Continue drinking the Gaifa decoction. I'll change the prescription in a while. In the long run, recovering your health won't be a problem. Good, I have indeed felt better these past few days. My heart palpitations have also eased. Luke, this prescription of yours really works. But your Highness must avoid worry and overexertion the most. So this matter will require His Majesty to pay more attention. I can't just run to the harem every day. His Majesty still needs to come and accompany you often. Kid, I have a mountain of state affairs every day. Are you causing me trouble again? Even if you are His Majesty, aren't you still Her Highness' husband? What's wrong with a husband accompanying his wife? Could it be that you're unwilling to come? Good kid stirring up trouble, are you? Sister, don't listen to this Brit's nonsense. He's deliberately trying to drive a wedge between us. He clearly deserves a beating. Master Lu doesn't put on airs with us servants. He gives generous tips. He even lets us sit and eat at the same table. Today, seeing firsthand the weight of his words before the emperor, I am completely convinced. Following a man like this is worth it from now on. Even if Master tells us to die, I will do so willingly. Father Emperor, you handle a myriad of affairs daily. You should take his pulse too. I'm afraid he might also have hidden ailments from overwork. Right. Give old man Zhu a good checkup. No need, I'm in excellent health. If I say let him check, then let him check. Why so much nonsense? If my illness is cured, but something happens to you, what will Biazer and I do? But just let him check. How is it? People really are different from one another. What's wrong with me? Your Majesty is truly the chosen one of heaven. This body is simply incredible. The 5 viscera and 6 bowels, the flow of ki and blood, all are surging with dragon-like vigor. It's 10 times sturdier than an ox. Haha, see that? I told you, my body is #1 under heaven. Sister, you must take good care of yourself. We both need to live to 100. The history of Ming Crown Prince Zhu Bia. In history, he died young before old Zhu. After his death, old Zhu went mad. He launched a bloody purge. The Lan Yu case implicated countless people. Later, Emperor Jianwen reduced the feudal domains, forcing Zhu Di to rebel. The Jingnan campaign threw the realm into chaos. The root of all this lies in Zhu Bia's health. And His Highness the Crown Prince. Why not let me take a look at you too? Do I even need to be checked? I'm in the prime of my life. I feel no discomfort. Stop messing around, kid. Bilair is young and strong. What could be wrong with him? Your Majesty, do you think everyone under heaven is like you? A monster forged from iron. Don't think I don't know. With such a vast amount of state affairs in the Ming, at least half of it is handled by the Crown Prince for you. Staying up late to review documents. Even a good man can't endure such strain. How do you think illness from overwork comes about? Didn't the Empress fall ill just like that? Hurry, Luce, hurry. Biaer, look. Biaer, let Luce see, don't call him. The pulse is taut and forceful. The chi pulse is excessive, combined with the dark circles under the eyes, and tension in the shoulders and neck. From long-term, high-intensity late nights, this is extremely dangerous hypertension. Hypertension itself is not frightening. What is frightening is stroke or cerebral hemorrhage. He reviews hundreds of memorials daily. Given Ming Dynasty medical conditions, Zhu Bia could die suddenly at any moment. Luke? What about Biaer? What exactly is wrong with him? Master Lu, is there really something wrong with my body? When you took my pulse just now, it was done in just a dozen breaths. Even when you examined my sister, it took less than a cup of tea. Why did it take so long when it was Biaer's turn? You rascal, stop beating around the bush. Tell me quickly, what exactly is wrong with Biaer? Don't tell me even you can't cure him. It's not that I can't cure him, but the Crown Prince's body is indeed in serious trouble. Biaer, you're only 27 this year. The prime of a man's life. When I was 27, I was fighting through mountains of blades and seas of fire. And I was still full of vigor. How can you have problems? Are you even my son? Father, how the hell would I know? Actually, to be honest, I myself have had some feeling. You had a feeling. You had a feeling. And you didn't say so earlier. Where were you earlier? Dragging it out will only cost you your life. Shut up for now. Luke Bier. What exactly happened? Tell us in detail. And His Highness the Crown Prince. Your internal organs are all healthy. No need to worry about that. But you have been overworked for a long time, causing your qi and blood to surge upward, and wind yang to rise with the blood. Heavy-headed and light-footed. Extreme dizziness and severe insomnia. Your Highness, you've had signs of dizziness for the past 2 years, haven't you? Yes, occasional dizziness 2 years ago. I thought it was just fatigue from reviewing memorials. And what about the last 6 months? It's become more frequent in the last 6 months. Sometimes after reviewing battle reports, my vision suddenly goes dark. I have to hold onto the desk and rest for a long time. At night, I'm terribly sleepy. But my mind is a mess, tossing and turning, unable to sleep. I wake up at the slightest sound. The imperial physician came to see me, but couldn't explain the cause. He only told me to rest more. But the affairs of the great Ming court are not something I can just set aside. No. It's my Bier. Luke, my boy. Tell me the truth. If Bier's illness drags on like this, what will happen in the end? If it continues to be delayed, at best stroke and paralysis, unable to speak or move, completely reduced to a cripple. At worst, the most deadly thing about this illness is that it strikes without warning, and very quickly. One moment talking and eating. The next, he collapses directly. By the time it strikes, it's too late to save him. At most, he will die within a day. Even the gods cannot save him. At my proudest son, the heir I poured all my efforts into raising, has a fatal weakness hidden in his body that could erupt at any time. He could fall at any moment, and die at any moment. As his father, I've been sending piles of memorials to Dongtian every day, making him work late to gain experience. I've been so foolish. Luke, you must have a way to cure Bier's illness. Right? I can only entrust this matter to your aid. Luke, if you can cure Bier, I am willing to grant you the highest noble title as a reward. Your Majesty, that's quite an empty promise you're making. You actually said Enfeof as a prinke. I know full well the rules of our great Ming. Without military merit, one cannot be enfeoffed as a marquis, let alone as a prince, except for those posthumously enfeoffed founding heroes like Zhu Da. A living prince of a different surname cannot be found in the entire great Ming. Even if you turned all the world's promises into mine, I couldn't swallow them. I'm not your biological son, though the taels of gold you rewarded me before. The 7th rank Wenlinlong title, the imperial gold plaque, and the grand mansion with 3 courtyards are indeed very tempting. This promise of a prince of a different surname is truly hard for me to swallow. Luke, my boy, tell me, how have I treated you? Although you're not my biological son. To be honest, my impression of you is extremely good. I don't even know why myself. But seeing you feels so familiar. As if you were truly my own son. How strange. I feel the same way too. As if he really were like a son to me. We've only known each other for a few months. It's simply unbelievable. Perhaps this is fate. So I'm not joking with you. As long as your future merits are great enough, I will surely not treat you poorly. Even if I cannot grant you a princedom, I will at least make you a marquis. Then I thank your Majesty in advance. Rest assured, since I can diagnose the illness, I naturally have a way to cure it. When I return, I'll prepare some medicine and have someone deliver it to the Eastern Palace. No need for such trouble. I have paper and brush here. Just write down the prescription directly and let the Imperial Hospital folks fetch the herbs. Your Majesty, my prescription is top secret. Moreover, only I can prepare my medicine. Even if I wrote it out, the Imperial Hospital folks would never be able to prepare it. Joking, modern antihypertensive is exchanged from the system. Nifedipine and aspirin. If the Imperial Hospital could prepare those, that would be a ghostly miracle. Young Luke, can you tell me one thing? What, back then, how exactly did you cure my eldest grandson? Also, what medicine do you plan to use now to treat Biar? I won't ask for your prescription. Just tell me the general idea. Last time, I asked those imperial physicians about the leftover medicine. You didn't use a single bit of it. Yet you took someone with smallpox, who was on the verge of death, and forcefully brought them back to life. What heaven-defying method did you use? The entire Imperial Academy of Medicine held a joint consultation. The prescriptions they wrote piled up into a thick stack. None of them could cure him. Zhang Ying's smallpox. He was on the verge of breathing his last. You went in for less than half an hour. And he could speak and ask for water. Within days, he fully recovered. Not even a scar was left. This is nothing short of divine magic. What method did you use? When I was young, I was once taught by a celestial being. Everything I know and have learned could not be found in any place at that time. A celestial being? Are there really immortals in this world? Our kingdom was won blade by blade, not by chanting scriptures. I don't believe in gods or buddhas. To put it plainly, it was like a long dream. In the dream, there was an old man in white robes, teaching me medicine, pharmacology, diagnosis, and prescriptions. When I fully woke up, the celestial being was already gone. But that knowledge stayed here forever, ready to be used at any time. So I don't know if it was real or not. I can only assume it was a transmission from a celestial being. Otherwise, there's no explanation. Just kidding. I can't exactly tell you I'm a time traveler. With a medical system in my head, can I? A celestial being appearing in a dream is the best explanation. After all, the skill is real. It can't be verified, nor can it be refuted. The entire Imperial Academy of Medicine couldn't cure him. Yet in half an hour, you turned the tide. A miracle reappears. How could a mere handyman have such great skill? Unless a celestial being taught him. Could it have fallen from the sky? Ha good. You are a gift from heaven to us. You cured our eldest grandson, cured our younger sister, and now you're about to cure our Bielair. Calling your merits outstanding would not be an exaggeration. Rest assured, once Bielair is healed by you, I will immediately make an exception and grant you a merquisite. No false promises, a true merquisite. High blood pressure can only be controlled, not cured completely. Zhu Bia will have to take my medicine for life. By that standard, my merquisite seems far out of reach. Forget it, whatever will be will be. Your Majesty, Empress, your servant shall take leave to prepare the medicine. Your son should also return to the Eastern Palace. It happens that I share the same route as Mr. Lu. Mr. Lu, thank you. Your Highness is too kind. A physician's duty is to heal and save lives. It's not just for my illness, but for Xiangying, for Mother, for our entire family. If anything happened to Xiangying and Mother, I can't imagine how I would go on living. Father would go mad too. When Father's rage erupts, I don't know how many would suffer. The great Ming would also face grave trouble. I, Zhuzi, hold this debt in my heart. Since your Highness holds it in your heart, then your servant will be bold and ask for something tangible. What do you say about the meals in the Eastern Palace from now on? Your servant wishes to continue freeloading on Chef Cao's braised pork. I've been craving it for a long time. Tahiha, good. Enough for you, enough. Master Lu, the medicine is ready. Just send someone to deliver it directly. I will be waiting. It will arrive by tonight at the latest. Master, what you did before His Majesty today. It was truly like a god descending to earth. Yes, a god descending to earth. I feel the same. Enough, stop flattering me. This really isn't flattery. Master, I've been a brocade guard for so many years. And I've never seen anyone dare to act like that before His Majesty. You made His Majesty discipline the prince and the imperial consort, and even said a slap was too light. In the end, you even dared to say that if His Majesty didn't listen to you, he would be a tyrant. I was standing behind you at the time, and my legs were weak. I broke out in cold sweat, layer after layer. My underclothes were soaked through. I feel the same. But you, Master, weren't afraid at all. You just stood there as if nothing had happened. In my whole life, I've never seen a divine man like you. What's there to fear? His Majesty isn't unreasonable. What I said was reasonable. So he naturally listened. If I had been talking nonsense, he wouldn't have indulged me. The things you said today, if anyone else had done that, even just one word of it, their 9 clans would have been exterminated 10 times over. Only you are this bold. Master, since you're back, would you like to eat? Not yet, I need to go to the pharmacy to prepare some medicine. No one is to disturb me. No one is allowed in without my orders, Master. System. Zhu Bia has moderate hypertension. Clear symptoms are present, but no target organ damage yet. As long as he takes his medicine on time to control his blood pressure, the risk of cerebral hemorrhage can be greatly reduced. Search for nisaldipine, regular tablets. Add some aspirin, enteric-coated tablets. Lower blood pressure and prevent thrombosis, a 2-pronged approach. Tablets of each to start. Tablets of nisaldipine. Tablets of aspirin. Total points. Confirm. Exchange confirmed. Though the system's packaging is crude, this is a divine medicine that can change the fate of the great Ming. As long as Zhu Bia doesn't die. The sword wound, blood-tied Jingnan campaign, and all that will never happen. Lusan, deliver this to the Eastern Palace. Remember, you must hand it personally to the Crown Prince. Do not delay on the road, and the items must not encounter any mishap. Rest assured, Master. As long as I live, the medicine is safe. Zhubia, oh Zhubia, I've managed to extend your life. Whether you can live to Oldsa's age depends on whether you cooperate. Master, the medicine was personally delivered. What do you mean? Master, your subordinate personally handed the medicine to the Crown Prince. This is the reward His Highness gave me. I dare not take credit for it, so I'm turning it over to you, Master. Master, this is the benefit of maxed out loyalty. Anyone else would have pocketed it long ago. This kid handed it over as if it were only natural. As if the money was always mine. Since the Crown Prince bestowed it upon you, why are you giving it to me? I know your wife and children at home have many expenses. 5 taels of silver isn't much. Just keep it as pocket money. Master, that's enough. Don't treat me like some heartless boss. Take it with peace of mind and thank the Master. Huh, what a day this has been. Prince Shan slapped old Zhu right in the face. Found out Zhu Bia has high blood pressure, and it's been chaos till now. Finally, some peace and quiet. Zhu Bia rewarding Lusan was actually a favor to me. I prepared the medicine, and I sent the people. He handled the favor without leaving a trace. That's the Crown Prince's skill. Kindness eternal. This ability was truly tailor-made for me. Anyone who has received my favor, their goodwill is etched into their bones. Only increasing, never decreasing. Zhu Yuanzheng, Empress Ma Zhubia Zhu Xiangying. And then Lusan. These imperial guards are all utterly loyal. No need to worry about betrayal. No need to worry about suspicion. This feeling is absolutely exhilarating. Qin Shi Huang eating Sichuan pepper, winning all the way. Have you heard? Master Lu of this clinic, his background has long been uncovered. The grandson had smallpox, a desperate case. The entire Imperial Academy of Medicine was helpless. He went in for half an hour, and the grandson asked for water. And recovered fully in a few days. Not even a scar left. Divine arts and the Empress hid an ailment. The Imperial Academy couldn't diagnose it. He just placed a few fingers on her. and pinpointed the problem directly. Now the Empress is in excellent spirits. The craziest part is that Prince Lu crossed him. He got slapped 3 times and tied up all night, unbelievably, right in front of His Majesty. He made His Majesty discipline the prince and the imperial consort. And His Majesty actually did it. What is this? Chen Hu, a brocade guard Hilliard, tried to imitate him and defy His Majesty. He got 50 strokes of the board right away. Master Lu, congratulations, congratulations. I've long admired your reputation, Master Lu. Meeting you today, you truly have an extraordinary bearing. I've prepared a modest gift at home. Please accept it, you're too kind, too kind. Not at all. I'm unworthy of such praise. These old foxes aren't really after me. They're after the Zhu family behind me. But it doesn't matter who gives the face. As long as it works. Brocade guards guarding the gate of a medical clinic. That's truly one of a kind in the entire Great Ming. The brocade guard, sir, is not to be trifled with. Absolutely not to be trifled with. This isn't like those stupid novels. Why aren't there any arrogant young masters causing trouble? Why aren't there any powerful old hugs trying to steal things? So I can slap their faces. Right? Reality isn't a novel. Curing the imperial grandson. Discovering the Empress hidden. Illness, disciplining the prince and consort in front of old Zhu. Any one of these is enough to let you walk sideways in the Great Ming. If someone came to cause me trouble now, they wouldn't be slapping my face. They'd be slapping Zhu Yuanzheng's face. Slapping Zhu Yuanzheng's face during the Manhwa era. Master Lu, your medical clinic is at Hongwen Gate. From now on, if we ever have a headache or a fever, it'll be much more convenient. Hahaha, Manager Wang, you flatter me. You're in such good health. I doubt you'll ever need my services. Hahaha, it's better to be prepared, right? I've long heard of your fame. A living divine physician. When Linlong Luke received the imperial edict. Oh my heavens! Receiving an imperial edict without kneeling. The Great Ming has urgent military reports and His Majesty's special approval. Who dares to stand while receiving an edict? This is a crime punishable by the extermination of one's entire clan. Has he gone mad? That absurd rumor about him being an illegitimate son must be true, right? By the mandate of heaven, the emperor decrees, when Linlong Luke, who guards the capital, stabilized the grand heir during his perilous illness, and detected the Empress' hidden ailment before it manifested, has rendered great merit. Today, on the opening of your medical clinic, I specially bestow a plaque with my personal inscription of the 2 characters Divinahisikian. Respect this, His Majesty's personal calligraphy. And it's the words Divinahisikian. So many imperial physicians in the academy, practicing medicine for decades, have never even heard a single word of praise from His Majesty. On the very day his clinic opens, His Majesty personally bestows a plaque. What the hell was I just babbling about? Saying I'd go to him for a headache or fever. This man treats the grand heir, the Empress, and the Crown Prince. Am I even worthy? The grand heir is healed. The Empress is recovering. The Prince of Lu is confined to his residence. And now today, standing to receive the edict. And this heaven-defying scene of a personally inscribed plaque. Even the Crown Prince sometimes has to kneel when receiving an edict. Why is he more special than the Crown Prince? Thank you for your trouble, eunuch. That eunuch delivering the decree is a favorite of the emperor. When he leaves the palace to deliver decrees, everyone fawns over him. Not to mention refusing to give. If the reward is too little, he'll give you a cold look. He didn't give a single coin. You're too kind, Master Lu. I'm just running an errand. Wishing you great success in your practice, Master. I'm here to offer my congratulations. I'm not tired, Your Majesty. When you have time, come by and let me check your back injury. That last beating probably didn't heal properly. The one who hit me punished me. Yet the one I learned from remembers my injury. Where can I find justice? In this world, thank you for your concern, Master Lu. Master Lu, I was remiss earlier. We hope you'll understand. By His Majesty's decree, the title Divina Hisikian is truly well-deserved. Your humble servant has an elderly mother, bedridden for years. I wonder if Divine Physician Lu could, when free, come and begin seeing patients. This is that Divine Physician Lia's clinic. That plaque was personally inscribed by His Majesty. Look at those two imperial guards at the door, guarding a doctor. Who would dare enter? Even Li Wei dares to go in, courting death. It's not that the people aren't sick. They just don't dare to come in. This clinic of mine, from the facade to the plaque, to the imperial guard Dermen and the decree-delivering town chief, exudes nobility from head to toe. This is a place for high officials and nobles to seek treatment. I fear even emptying one's entire family fortune would not be enough to pay the consultation fee. With my integrated Chinese and Western medicine system, the loneliness of max-level divine equipment, the dust settling on my dragon-slaying skills, ready to be unleashed. Yet on the first day of opening, even a sparrow dares not fly in. This is just too awkward, isn't it? Detected that key figure Zhu Bia after taking antihypertensive medication. His blood pressure has significantly decreased. Symptoms markedly alleviated. Prediction: the probability of Zhu Bia suffering a cerebrovascular accident due to hypertension has decreased by. Congratulations, host, for triggering a hidden achievement. The state's foundation unshaken. Achievement description: the Ming Crown Prince Zhu Bia, originally destined to die of illness in the year of Manhwa. After the host's intervention, Zhu Bia's expected lifespan has been greatly extended, thus stabilizing the foundation of the Great Ming. Reward: 1 special skill. Obtain skill, Key Reading Divine Eye. Skill effect: when the host gazes upon a patient, they can directly perceive their physical condition and ailments, without needing to take a pulse or inquire. No usage restrictions. No consumption. Ta no by looking is divine. With this eye, all ailments under heaven are clear at a glance. Able to diagnose without taking a pulse. This skill is truly a tool for showing off. Now who would dare say this divine physician is undeserving of his fame? Forgo the divine wood. No need to take a pulse. No need to inquire. A single glance tells what illness it is. This means, from now on, the word misdiagnosis has completely vanished from my dictionary. This skill and constant benevolence are a perfect match. One makes diagnosis unbeatable. The other makes socializing unbeatable. These two skills combined in a super are definitely a force to be reckoned with. It seems, treating a figure like Zhu Jian, who can change a nation's fate, the rewards are indeed ridiculously generous. As long as he doesn't die, Jianwen's reduction of fiefs and the Jingnan campaign would all be gone. The fate of the Great Ming would be completely rewritten. This karma is worthy of such a heaven-defying skill. Dear neighbors, fellow townsfolk, I, Luke, am honored by His Majesty's grace to open this medical clinic. You all saw the commotion just now. That was His Majesty's favor, not a reason for me, Luke, to put on airs. Everyone need not worry. Although this clinic has an imperial plaque, its doors are open to all. Whether you are a high official or noble, or a poor commoner, once you step through this door, you are my patient. As for consultation fees, don't fret. If you have money, pay more. If you have little, pay less. If you truly cannot afford it, I will also take that into consideration. In short, one thing: if you're sick, get treated. I will never let money cause a misdiagnosis. This divine Dr. Lu speaks quite gently. Not a trace of official arrogance. He talks nicely, but when it's time to collect payment, who knows? What if someone can't pay? Would he take their daughter as collateral? Aren't all those high officials like that? Trust isn't built with just a few words. I need a patient. A model case that lets everyone see my entire diagnostic process. Divine Dr. Liu, please sit down. May I dare ask how much your consultation fee is? Someone in my family is ill. It's my mother. She has been sick for many years. When it flares up, she rolls in pain on the bed. She can't sleep all night long. To seek treatment, we've spent all our savings. We've borrowed from all our relatives. We are truly at the end of our rope. I really can't scrape together a few coins. But my mother's pain is unbearable. With no other way out, I came here with a thick face. Where is your mother now? Bring her here. I must see the patient before I decide. Divine Dr. Liu, the consultation fee. Treat the illness first, then we'll talk. Go get the money, I'll wait here. Slow down, slow down. Put her over here. Divine Dr. Liu, you mustn't. You mustn't, let me do it myself. Forgotten artifact activate. Heart and lungs are passable. Spleen and stomach are slightly weak. In the liver and kidneys, there is a mass of gray, murky turbid key, glimmering with a dark red fluorescence. Gout, and it has been delayed for an extremely long time. Those white deposits are toughy. In ancient times, this disease had a majestic name, white tiger calamity wind. White tiger calamity wind, also known as gout. When it strikes, the joints ache severely, as if bitten by a tiger or cut by a knife. But when it subsides, everything returns to normal. Just like a healthy person. So your mother's illness comes and goes, right? Yes, exactly like that. When it flares up, the pain is unbearable. When it subsides, she can get out of bed. We consulted several doctors before, but their medicines. None of them worked. The pain still came. Now I can barely walk. It's been delayed too long. Tuffy have already formed in the joints. Those white hard lumps. If we delay any further, the joints will become completely deformed. You won't even be able to walk. Divine Healer Liu, I beg you to save my mother. I'll repay the consultation fee, even if I have to work like an ox or a horse. Get up first. I'll treat your mother. Are you not listening to me? System, activate the dimensionality reduction tool. Non-Pu-Tea reduces stomach acid. Diclofenac sodium relieves pain. The pain is severe now. Take diclofenac sodium first. Both medicines cost points in total. Exchanging for soldiers costs points. For commoners, it's only. It seems the system charges points based on the weight of altering history. That's how it collects points. What a damn good system. Confirm exchange. Auntie, eat this first. It doesn't hurt anymore. Really, it doesn't hurt. My hands and feet were aching to the bone just now. Now, most of the pain is gone. Divine Dr. Liu, you truly are a miracle healer. The white ones are for pain relief. Take one when the pain is severe. Never take them if there's no pain. At most twice a day. The black ones are for recuperation. Take one after breakfast each day. This supply will last over 3 months. Come back for a follow-up within 3 months. Remember, the medicine must not touch water. You must strictly avoid certain foods. No seafood, fish, shrimp, or shellfish. Absolutely no organ meats, liver, intestines, stomach, or lungs. And eat less tofu. This humble one remembers. This humble one remembers it all. Divine Dr. Liu, how much do these immortal medicines cost? The medicine from this system is only worth about 20 taels of silver. If I casually treat the emperor or the crown prince, I'll earn back the points. I want to waive the fee entirely. But I absolutely cannot set that precedent. If I waive it for him today, tomorrow countless fakers pretending to be poor and freeloading scoundrels will show up. I can't turn away the truly poor. And I can't publicly expose the fakers either. A soft blade kills, leaving no trace of blood. But this man is truly poor to the bone. If I insist on charging him, he'll have to sell his house or his blood. I can see your family is destitute. Today is my first day of practice. And you are my very first patient. Consider it fate that brought us together. I won't charge you for the medicine. You? But I can't give it away for free. Things given for free are never valued. This is a medical clinic, not a charity hall. Rules must be followed. I happen to be short-handed. Starting tomorrow, you'll carry medicine and move goods here. Work for a month and I'll provide 2 meals a day. Your wages will be half the market rate. After a month, the medicine debt will be cleared. Are you willing or not? Divine Physician Liu, you are my Zhu Denia's benefactor, my mother's second parent, your great kindness and virtue. I, Zhu Denia, will remember even if I toil like an ox or horse in this life. Enough, a man's knees hold gold. Don't kneel at the drop of a hat. Report for duty early tomorrow. Don't be late, rest assured, Divine Physician Liu. I, Zhu Denia, have nothing else. But I have plenty of brute strength. I eat little and work hard. I'll definitely repay the medicine debt to you. Master, you not only have heaven-defying medical skills and courage, but even with a poor stranger you've never met, you can calculate their heart so thoroughly and gracefully. No wonder His Majesty protects you like the apple of his eye. Such wisdom is rare in this world. Next, today's points from liposuction income, points. The medicine exchanged cost about the same. Points are basically balanced. Master, today's consultation fees total over 100 taels. After deducting medicine costs, net profit is over taels. This number, among all the clinics in Yingtian Prefecture, is absolutely the top. Although I gave discounted prices to many patients and treated a few at public expense, the commoners near the imperial city are indeed well off. When it comes to life-saving matters, they can still afford it. I don't lack money, but I can't run the clinic as a charity hall. Rules are rigid, but people are flexible. There must be a sense of human connection, but also a sense of propriety. I've mastered this balance quite well. Treating patients is what I've wanted to do most in both my lives. Now, with the system on me, and skills maxed out, this feeling is awesome. Master Liu, I've come to freeload a meal. Who's so bold? Now, everyone in Yingtian Prefecture knows that Master Liu is a favorite of His Majesty. To swagger in and freeload a meal. Could it be some big shot we can't afford to offend? Where did this kid come from? With such an age gap, how could they have a connection? Your Highness the Grand Heir, what brings you here? This 12 or 13-year-old child is the Imperial Grand Heir, Zhu Xianxia. That, whom Divine Dr. Liu pulled back from the jaws of death. The future heir of the great Ming. Your subject pays respects to Your Highness the Grand Heir. Oh, rise. Rise, all of you. I'm here today to see Master Liu. Not to make you kneel. You go on with your consultations. Don't mind me, hey. Your subordinate pays respects to Your Highness the Grand Heir. Master Liu, I haven't seen you in so long. Oh my heavens. The future heir of the great Ming is actually acting spoiled in front of a 7th-rank official. Has this world gone mad? Where have you been all this time? Don't even mention it, if it weren't for my father and the emperor forcing me to catch up on my missed studies. I would have come to see you long ago. Every day, I had to get up before dawn to study, and wasn't allowed to rest until dark. The grand tutors were stricter than one another. If I missed even one line to recite, I'd get my palms smacked. Then how did you manage to sneak out today? I finished catching up. I've recited what needed to be recited, and written what needed to be written. The Grand Tutor tested me 3 times, and I made no mistakes. Only then did Father allow me to leave the palace for a stroll. Actually, Father himself wanted to come too. But he's just too busy. His memorials are piled up like a mountain. Still, he insisted I tell you. After taking your miraculous medicine, his energy has fully recovered. Before, reviewing memorials made him dizzy and lightheaded. And he'd toss and turn, unable to sleep. Now it's all better. Every day, he feels refreshed and clear-headed. He can review memorials all day without feeling tired. That's only natural. Better than any blood pressure or cholesterol medication for preventing clots. The Crown Prince is only years old. With a good constitution, once his blood pressure is controlled, the symptoms naturally vanish. Yesterday, the Emperor even told me, if he weren't so busy too, he would have come in person. With old Sa's unconventional temperament, if he says he wants to come see, then he truly means it. But he's overwhelmed with state affairs. So how could he just wander off whenever he pleases? It's enough to hear it out here. So you sneaked out today. Or did you get permission? Of course I got permission. The Imperial Grandfather said, it's fine for the Grand Heir to visit Mr. Liu and see if you're treating the commoners well. The Imperial Grandfather also said, if Mr. Liu is lazy or greedy, I'm to report back to Old Zhu. Old Zhu, you're being tsundere now. If you really feared I'd be greedy or lazy, you could have just sent a few brocade guards to watch me in secret. Plainly put, this is just an excuse to let your precious grandson get some fresh air. So did you see me slicking off? No slicking, good. Didn't you say you wanted to much a meal? I'm hungry too, as it happens. But let me warn you first. I don't have the Imperial kitchen skills here. If you can't stomach simple fare, don't blame me. I can. When I was sick before, you fed me rice gruel every day. What's worse than rice gruel? I'll eat whatever Mr. Liu eats. I'm definitely not picky. Everyone, please wait a moment. I'll first accompany His Highness the Grand Heir for lunch. If you don't mind, you can rest in the courtyard with some tea. Oh my heavens. This Mr. Liu doesn't even kneel before the Emperor. He only bows with clasped hands to His Majesty. And yet he bowed to me, a mere Hilliarch. My face is practically sky-high now. Mr. Liu, this place is much freer than the palace. In the palace, there's someone following you everywhere. As if 1,000 eyes are on you. Grand Heir, please have a seat. I'll go prepare a couple of dishes. Living alone. If you can't cook, you'd starve to death. Hiring a chef also costs money. System search for MSG. MSG gram pack points. Why is there MSG in the medical system? Whatever, even a heaven-defying skill, like constant benevolence exists. A little MSG is nothing. Confirm exchange. Some time travel novels write about the protagonist pulling out a pack of MSG. And the ancients are amazed, thinking he's a god. They kneel on the spot. That's pure nonsense. The skills of Ming and King Imperial chefs were top tier, passed down through generations. They use old hen, ham, and scallops to make broth. It's complex, a savory depth with bone and meat. How can a pinch of MSG compare? Adding this MSG will only make someone used to delicacies. Think today's dish is especially fresh. Extremely precise chemical dosage control. But it won't be astonishing beyond belief. The decisiveness to seal all variables. That's enough. So fragrant. Delicious. It's surprisingly savory. Almost as good as my Imperial Grandfather's chef's cooking. Mr. Liu, I didn't know you had such skills. The fragrance of chives and the richness of eggs, perfectly enhanced by them. The tofu has absorbed the savory flavor of the chicken broth. Though it's not some extraordinary delicacy. It's definitely a meal. That feels comforting and homely. This is reality. He eats grand dishes from the Imperial kitchen every day. My simple dish with mzg will only feel pleasantly surprising to him. It won't shock him at all. Shocked enough to beg for the recipe. Mzg isn't that miraculous. I used to live on my own back then. If I didn't have these skills, how could I have survived? Full already, the grandson's appetite has grown. It's because Mr. Lia's cooking is delicious. Mr. Liu, you're so talented. Why would you bother studying cooking? They say a gentleman stays away from the kitchen. Has the grandson ever formally studied that saying? No, not formally. I've only heard it mentioned a few times in the palace. Doesn't it mean a true gentleman shouldn't set foot in the kitchen? Then let me ask the grandson a question. Would you consider Dangpa Jushi a gentleman? Dangpa Jush is poetry, lyrics, calligraphy, and painting. No one denies he's a gentleman. In fact, he's a gentleman among gentlemen. Then does the grandson know that Dangpa Jushi was a famous gourmet who loved to cook? Dangpa pork knuckle, Dangpa tofu. Which of these wasn't created by his own hands? He not only knew how to eat, but also recorded his recipes. A man like this, does he stop being a gentleman just because he entered the kitchen? Exactly, when Su Dongpa was exiled to Hangzhou, he experimented with cheap pork and created new dishes, giving us the world-famous Dongpa pork. Who dares say he's not a gentleman? Then what does a gentleman stays away from the kitchen really mean? This saying comes from Menqia's King Hui of Liang Part I. The original text says, a gentleman regarding animals cannot bear to see them die after seeing them alive. Hearing their cries, he cannot bear to eat their flesh. Therefore, a gentleman stays away from the kitchen. The meaning is quite clear. A true gentleman, seeing living creatures, cannot bear to watch them be killed. Hearing their dying cries, they cannot bear to eat their flesh. Thus, a nobleman stays away from the kitchen, unable to witness the scene of slaughter. A nobleman also eats meat and delights in its savory taste. Yet he harbors compassion in his heart, unable to face cruelty directly. So, out of sight, out of mind. What this saying truly conveys is the nobleman's inner conflict of mercy. Not that cooking is beneath him. If one interprets it as the nobleman should not enter the kitchen, that misses the point of compassion, twisting it into a disdain for labor. That is a world away from Menqia's original intent. I see. No one in the palace told me I couldn't enter the kitchen. But the atmosphere there always conveyed that a noble shouldn't go there. Your words, Master Liu, have turned everything around. So the nobleman stays away from the kitchen is not about despising it, but about being unable to bear killing. All this time, my understanding. Master Liu, you truly are remarkable. No wonder my grandfather and father hold you in such high regard. You are not just a divine physician. Your scholarship is truly impressive as well. The reason I can stand tall in this Ming dynasty, unafraid of imperial power, is all thanks to the modern thinking I was baptized with in my past life, and the righteous spirit left by our ancestors. Menqia's righteous spirit, Su Dongpa's open-mindedness and detachment, Wen Tianxiang's awe-inspiring integrity. This is my nobleman's spirit. Master, I'm in no hurry to return to the palace today. I want to see how you treat the common people. If you want to see, then come along. For tooth decay, take some painkillers. Zhang Fu, take the medicine, next. Wind cold invading the lungs. Secret prescription, prepare the medicine, next. Apply it and rub it in. Stand up and try. It doesn't hurt anymore, amazing. Thank you, divine Dr. Liu. Too fast, just one look. A couple of questions, and the medicine is out. Those imperial physicians in the palace, trembling when treating nobles. Fussing for ages over a prescription, deliberating again and again. Terrified of losing their heads. Master Lia's medical skill completely crushes the entire Imperial Academy of Medicine. Divine Dr. Liu, you truly are a living Buddha. Auntie, go back and take your medicine on time. Don't skimp on it to save money. If you truly have no money, I'll cover it for you. Remember, health is the most important. Whether it's a poor commoner, or a wealthy merchant or noble. He treats everyone equally. His eyes see only healing and saving lives. without greed for money or flattery toward the powerful. A pure faith stripped of all impurities. A physician's calling is to heal the world. I never believed such an extraordinary person existed in this world. But now I do. Master Lu is exactly that kind of person. Master Lu, you've been so busy today. How about a few rounds of gamaka? Fine, just 10 rounds. I won't play more than that. I'm still tired. Good, I won. Master Lu, how are you so amazing? And I noticed those 2 rounds I won. You seemed to go easy on me. Grandson, do you know how your imperial grandfather conquered the realm back then? How many times did he lose? You've only studied for 2 months. Yet you've already won 2 rounds against me. That's already better than most people. Then when can I truly defeat you? After you train for another 2.5 years. Master Lu, I have something extremely important to tell you in private. Could you have them step out first? Oh, Lusan Xiaoxi. You two go out first. I have urgent matters to discuss with the Grand Heir. Guard the door tightly. No one is to disturb us. Yes. Lusan and Xiaoxi exit. Guard the door tightly. My duty is to stay by the Grand Heir's side at all times. But the one giving orders is Lu Ke. He's someone who doesn't even kneel before His Majesty. Defying the Grand Heir. I dare not defy Master Lu. Even less dare I push him out of the courtyard. Anyway, anyone in the world might harm the Grand Heir. But Master Lu never would. What's there to fear? Grand Heir, what's so mysterious? Don't tell me after Muqing dinner. You want to stay a few days at my place? That's exactly it. You really want to stay at my place? Don't be ridiculous. The Grand Heir of the great Ming spending the night out. How could His Majesty and the Crown Prince agree? They actually do agree. Why is that? The reason is simple. It's my stepmother. Lady L, the Crown Prince's secondary consort, mother of Zhu Yanwen. Historically, Zhu Xiangying died of smallpox this year. Lady L was later elevated to the main position. Zhu Yanwen became the nominal eldest legitimate son. He eventually succeeded the throne as Emperor Jianwen. This triggered the Jingnan campaign. Later generations have always had conspiracy theories, saying that Zhu Xiangying's death was secretly caused by Lady L. But I always thought it was impossible. The transmission path of smallpox is completely uncontrollable. With Ming Dynasty medical conditions, precisely infecting one person is extremely difficult. If it went wrong, even she herself might die. Besides, we're old Zhu and the Jinyawi Pashavers. If she had done it, could she still be elevated to the main wife afterward? Do you really think old Zhu and his son are fools? So I never took the lawyer seriously. But now, why did Zhu Xiangying personally mention him? And in such a way, sending everyone away. What about Lady L? Mr. Lu, I've discovered something off. My smallpox illness might really be related to Lady L. What the hell? So it really was her doing. I just thought it was impossible. That slap in the face came too fast. What you just said. Did His Majesty and the Crown Prince find something out? Tell me more in detail. Yes, it was discovered by my grandfather and father. It all started before I caught smallpox. At the beginning of this year, a few villages outside Yingtian Prefecture had an outbreak of smallpox. My grandfather immediately ordered the villages sealed off. He sent medical officers to handle it. The control was very timely. The administrative efficiency of the Ming court is indeed high. Sealing villages and isolating them worked well. My grandfather sealed off the external disaster, but failed to prevent the man-made calamity within the Eastern Palace. The mortality rate for adults infected with smallpox is 20 to 30%. Surviving means strong resistance. But if a child catches it, they most likely won't survive. Yet the one infected was the most precious person in the entire palace, the Crown Prince's son. When I was critically ill, My grandfather and father were entirely focused on saving me and had no time to investigate. Only then did my grandfather order the embroidered uniform guard to conduct a thorough inquiry into how this smallpox had entered the palace. The embroidered uniform guard investigated for months and discovered that among the villages outside Yingtian Prefecture, where cockfighting first broke out, there was one called El Family Village. The villagers were distant relatives of El's father, El Ben. The embroidered uniform guard found out that the first person to bring cockfighting back from the southwest was a servant from El Family Village. Wait, smallpox patients are most contagious during the pustule stage. That servant, when he returned, he was still in the pustule stage. That's the strangest part. Everyone who saw that servant said there were no traces of pustules on his face or hands. But within days of his return, the outbreak began in El Family Village. Patients recovering from smallpox are not contagious, excluding airborne droplet transmission, unless he brought back the patient's clothing or utensils. Focus on the contaminated object variable. The virus can survive for months in dry scabs. That's the physical law of virus survival. What did he bring back? I don't know. The embroidered uniform guard didn't find out. Because that man died of the disease. He was among the first to die in El Family Village. Then what about the smallpox in the palace? What connection does it have to the El family? The embroidered uniform guard discovered that before the first case appeared in the palace, a matron serving Lady El left the palace and returned to the El family for a visit. After returning to the palace, she didn't see Lady El. Instead, she went straight to the changing room. She said she was sending old clothes to Xianxia on Lady El's behalf. The changing room. That was where the two palace maids with smallpox were. After that, the trail went completely cold. Because that matron also died. The eunuch of the imperial horse supervisor died. Of the two bath attendants, one died. The other survivor was burned into a dull-witted fool. She remembered nothing. Gone, all of them are gone. A complete chain of evidence. A physical and logical chain, forcibly closed. Every person at every node happened to all be gone. In terms of probability, it's absolutely impossible. If this isn't a coincidence, excluding random variables, then it's an extremely terrifying and seasoned hand, frantically closing the net and silencing witnesses. There's one more thing. A few days before I fell ill, Lady L brought back a street performer from outside the palace. In acrobat, I went to watch him. I watched him do somersaults for the time it takes to drink a cup of tea. How far were you from him? About 7 or 8 paces. 7 or 8 paces, smallpox droplets can travel 3 meters, that's enough. Did he have any pox marks on his face? No, his face was covered with something. Absolutely no pits. If there were, I would never have gotten that close. Again, it's this cosmetic trick. Outwardly, nothing seemed wrong. Yet he somehow passed the virus to His Highness. But this is what I understand the least. If the El clan truly wanted that person to bring smallpox into the Eastern Palace, wouldn't they fear that Yowen and Yuntang would also be infected? They were both present at the time, and they are even younger than I am. If infected, they would be in greater danger than me. That's right, Zhu Yunwen is Lady El's own son. Smallpox is more deadly to younger children. If Lady El orchestrated all of this, how could she dare gamble with her own son's life? This case grows more perplexing by the moment. How long did that acrobat stay in the Eastern Palace? Not long. Lady L rewarded him with a few taels of silver, and he left the palace. After that, I returned to my own courtyard. But that very night, I started running a fever. The next day, the rash appeared. No, that's not right. The timeline doesn't match at all. The incubation period for smallpox is usually 2 days, with an average of about days. From exposure to onset, it's absolutely impossible for it to be just a few hours. If you fell ill the same day you were exposed, It can only mean one thing. Before you came into contact with that acrobat, you were already infected. That acrobat was nothing more than a decoy to muddy the waters and divert attention. You mean the real source of infection is someone else? So, His Majesty and the Crown Prince investigated for months, tracking down the L family's servants, the governess, the acrobat, but all the key witnesses are dead. The chain of evidence is nothing but fragments. They can piece together a suspicious outline, but not a complete picture of guilt, right? That's what Imperial Grandfather said too. This evidence is far from sufficient to act. After all, Lady L is my father's consort, and there are powerful forces behind her. Without irrefutable proof, she cannot be deposed lightly. So Imperial Grandfather and my father decided that I absolutely cannot remain in the Eastern Palace. In that environment full of hidden dangers, they had to send me away to a place where the L clan's reach could never extend. So they sent you to me. That old fox sure knows how to scheme. In all of the great Ming, is there a safer safe house than this? I'm bold enough to go all out against imperial relatives. I'm also a divine physician, able to handle emergencies at any time. And the embroidered uniform guard stands guard outside. Anyone causing trouble here must be tired of living. Originally, Grandfather wanted me to stay in the palace. But in the palace, it's nothing but studying day after day. The tutors are all more rigid than the last. So I told Grandfather I wanted to come to Master Lia's place. Maybe I could even learn a trick or two about healing people. Are you sure it's to learn skills? And not for Gamaka. Both learning skills is the main thing, and playing chess is secondary. Your Highness, you are destined to rule the world. What use is learning the art of healing the world? Of course it's useful. Last time, my whole body ached and itched, and I was burning with fever, barely conscious. I almost got treated to death by those imperial physicians. That's when I thought, if I knew a bit of medicine myself, at least I'd know what's wrong with my body. Instead of being at others' mercy, knowing how to keep myself healthy is better than being a clueless child. Then, Your Highness, have you heard the saying? A physician cannot heal himself. Never heard it, a doctor is still human. Why can they treat others, but not themselves? Because when treating others, you stand outside the situation. The symptoms are clear. So you dare to use strong medicine. Dare to wield the knife swiftly. But when it comes to yourself, concern clouds your judgment. You fear misdiagnosis, fear the medicine is too strong. Hesitating and overthinking, and thus cannot make a decision. Isn't this just the player is lost? The onlooker sees clearly. Your Highness is wise. Rest assured, Mr. Liu. I can't treat myself. But isn't that why I have you? I'll just stay at your place for a few days and take the chance to relax. It's better than memorizing books. I think you came here just to munch my meals, didn't you? I did bring money. Humph, my imperial grandfather taught me. Even for family, you should pay what's owed. Can't take advantage of others. Old Sa's education is pretty decent. But my imperial grandfather also said, don't give too much either. Give too much and they'll get pushy. Just enough is fine. After all, I'm the imperial grandson. If I give less, no one dares to do anything to me. They'll even thank me. In the end, saving the money is what matters. How did the founding emperor of the great Ming teach his grandson to freeload? Pay less and still have people grateful. Old Zhu is such a scoundrel. He's really not acting like a decent person. Old Zhu is, after all, the ruler of a nation. Though he has a bit of a peasant's cunning. But the ability of a great emperor is right there. I can only grumble about this little matter. Besides, he really has no fault to find with me. No wonder the streets say I'm his illegitimate son. This child's status is supremely noble. Yet he shows no arrogance at all. He understands the big picture and knows what matters. He inherited the clever genes of old Zhu and Zhubia. And he's certainly gentle in nature. Who could dislike him? The truly annoying brats, like Zhutan, have already been properly taught by me. But since you're staying with me, just paying for meals isn't enough. There's no such thing as a free lunch in this world. Then what else do you want? You want to freeload here. Even if you're the imperial grandson, you have to work. Starting tomorrow, the task of dispensing medicine is yours. I'll give the prescriptions, and you'll identify them. The dosage of herbs can't be off by even a single unit. How much you learn depends on whether dispensing tires you out. Rest assured, Master Lu. Leave it to me, I'll handle it perfectly. If the historical Zhu Xianxia hadn't died, if this clever and kind child had grown up smoothly, and become the next ruler of the great Ming, what a prosperous era that would have been. At least 10,000 times better than that disaster Zhu Yunwen. If he had lived, the course of the great Ming would have been completely different. All right, it's getting late. You'll stay in the East Wing tonight. Tomorrow morning, first learn to identify 10 herbs with me. Only after you've identified them, all can you have breakfast. What if I can't identify them all? Then keep identifying them. Eat only when you've identified them all. All right, I'll definitely memorize them all tomorrow. With just 10 herbs. This kid does have a stubborn streak. He's a chip off the old Zhu block. The evidence in the L family case is incomplete. All the witnesses are dead. Seems flawless. But once old Zhu gets suspicious, he won't let it go easily. The L family is safe for now, only because the implications are too great and evidence insufficient. But those written down in Zhu Yuanxing's little book, none in history have met a good end. The more composed he is now, the more gruesome his death will be later. But what does that have to do with me? I'm just a physician. Whether it's the L family, or Emperor Jianwen, or the old Haixi faction, none of it has a damn thing to do with me. If the sky falls, old Zhu will hold it up. I'm just a 7th-rank civil official. Better to just stick to being a physician. Why bother with such idle worries? 2. Tyson went in during the afternoon. He didn't come out at mealtime. After the meal, he still hadn't come out. Now it's pitch dark, damn it. Why isn't Tyson out yet? What the hell is going on? I'm not worried about the grandson's safety. In this Yingtian prefecture, besides the palace, this place of Mr. Lia's is the safest. Mr. Lu is the one who dared to make his majesty deal with his own son. Who would dare touch the grandson under his watch? That would be like blowing up their own ancestral grave, courting death. But, is the grandson coming out or not? I'm not sleeping, but my brothers need to sleep too. Master Lu, just give us a definite answer. Safe is safe, but rules are rules. The grand heir not returning to the palace at night. At worst, it's our dereliction of duty as the brocade guard. My head may not be worth much, but I can't have it taken just because the grand heir is being playful, refusing to leave and moving in instead. Master Lu, the grand heir isn't going back tonight. Master Lu, it's not just tonight. The grand heir will be staying here for a few days. The exact number of days hasn't been decided yet. Let him stay, this is the will of His Majesty and the Crown Prince. Since the grand heir is staying with me, you all will naturally stay here for a few days as well. Send someone back to the palace to deliver a message. His Majesty will surely approve. I, a dignified 5th-rank Qianhe of the Brocade Guard, stand tall and straight before others. But before him, a 7th-rank Wenlin Lang. I always feel my official robe is as flimsy as paper. I'll never forget the scene outside the Imperial Study, when he stood firm against His Majesty's high-pressure physics. In the great Ming Dynasty, offend anyone but never offend Master Lu. Because His Majesty will personally subject him to systematic physical destruction. You ride back to the palace immediately and report, saying the Grand Heir will stay at Master Lia's for a few days. Ask if His Majesty approves. Go quickly and return quickly. Once the curfew starts, you won't be able to enter the palace. Oh, everything today feels eerily strange. The Grand Heir stayed the whole day. There was no physical urging signal from the palace. The vocal cord vibration frequency of Luca's message was extremely stable. This was clearly pre-constructed by the underlying program. But if it was arranged long ago, why am I, the Qianhe in charge of security? Completely unaware. Unless you follow the grandson. Don't think about anything else. Wherever the grandson goes, you go. Whatever the grandson does, you watch. Be sharp unless they don't tell me. It itself is part of the arrangement. Lord Mao's gaze was clearly warning me. Some things I don't know are better for everyone. I absolutely won't think about what I shouldn't. This is the only rule for survival in the embroidered uniform guard. Commander, His Majesty's oral decree. Permission to arrest Chen Hu. Lead your unit to guard at Master Lia's place. His Highness also bestows 100 taels of silver as funds for the grandson and the embroidered uniform guard's lodging and meals, to be received by Master Liu. Master Liu, His Majesty has approved that I will be troubling you for a few days. If there is any inconvenience, I hope Master Liu will forgive me. A 5th-rank official like me, actually using subordinate-level terms to a 7th-rank civil official when lied. If the court officials' vision were to receive this, they would definitely produce strong, intense physical mockery. But I am based on physical survival instincts. Absolutely sincere. Lord Chen is too polite. There are empty rooms in the back courtyard. Arrange them yourselves. For meals, find Zhang Fu. His Majesty bestows 100 taels of silver as lodging and meal funds. Please accept it, Master Liu. Old Zhu really knows how to handle things. On opening day, my cash inflow was 200 to 300 taels. There's no risk of a capital chain break. But Old Zhu's asset transfer isn't because I have a demand gap. He's releasing a political code, providing a record of equivalent exchange. Behavior contributions enter the core hitel list. This imperial program controlling the core system has not a single bit of physical redundancy.